Hi, my name's Tim Shevlin. I'm the owner of the Matt Lachey Wellness Center, and as you see, I'm not at the Matt Lachey Wellness Center today. I'm at CoreFit, where I'm the Director of Operations as well as the head trainer. This facility is located in Bonita Springs. Today, I'm going to talk to you about probiotics. I could probably spend 3 hours talking about probiotics, but I'm going to try to give you a brief synopsis on what probiotics are and what I find important about them, and in my opinion, the best way to get them. So, probiotics, basically, they're the bacteria. Now, they're good bacteria that live within your gut, within your intestines, within your digestive system. What they do is they help your body to break down food. Now, this bacteria is not part of your body. It's a symbiotic relationship with your body. We would not be able to survive without them. So, they help our body break down food. They also help our body fight off bad bacteria. Say you eat chicken that isn't quite fresh, let's say. There's some bad bacteria in there. You eat it, you ingest it, hopefully that good bacteria, and you've got enough of the good bacteria in your system to fight off and destroy that bad bacteria. So not only is it helping us break down food, but it's helping us avoid illness. Now, a lot of people, myself included, believe that true health and your real kind of strong point of the immune system lives within your gut. And the more bacteria you have in there, the more good bacteria you have within your gut system, the healthier you're going to be. After all, our mouth and into our stomach and intestines, that's the one entry point that our body really has, and we're bringing in material all day long. Every time we ingest something, we're bringing foreign materials into our body. And we want to maintain a very strong gut to keep us healthy. You know, not only will it just keep us from getting sick and allow us to eat food properly, but having a lot of probiotics and good bacteria within our gut, we decrease inflammation. We keep that, right now the big buzz is everyone's gluten intolerant. And the gluten intolerance comes from an inflammation within our gut system. If the bacteria in our gut is really strong and working well, that inflammation stays down because it's doing the job that it should. So there are many, many ways to get probiotics. You see advertisements on the TV, hear it on the radio about, you know, buy this probiotic supplement, eat this yogurt, it's got probiotics in it. There's just endless amounts of commercials right now and marketing to try to sell you probiotics. Some promote weight loss, some promote health, everything. And to a point, all that stuff is true. Probiotics do help with weight loss, but they help with weight loss from an inflammation standpoint. They help alleviate that stomach bloat, the retention of water and things like that. So, with all of the different types of probiotics out there, how do you know which one to get? Well, that's where things get kind of difficult, because probiotics are not shelf stable for that long period of time. The research has shown that after about 90 days, regardless of the method in which those probiotics were extracted, if you're taking a capsule, 90 days, after that point, it drops off significantly. And that's if it's at a temperature around 75 to 85 degrees. Now, if you live in Florida and you're here in the summer, you know that sitting in a truck at 85 degrees is not going to happen. If your probiotics are being shipped here in a box from who knows where, Atlanta, and they're in transit, they're baking in that oven that's the box. So if you're getting a probiotic that is in a bottle, you want to make sure that it was refrigerated on the way down. A lot of times, I do most of my supplement shopping at Vitamin Shop. I like Vitamin Shop because they carry a wide variety of supplements as far as holistic, healthy, good supplements. There are a lot of other companies out there that just sell a bunch of junk. They're marketed to bodybuilders and things like that, and it's all garbage. Vitamin Shoppe actually has really good products. So if you go to Vitamin Shoppe and you look at the refrigerator section, and you can talk to any manager at Vitamin Shoppe and ask him, how was this shipped here? Was this shipped in a refrigerated shipping container? The answer is probably going to be yes. If you're going to a good supplement store, you're going to a Mother Earth, you're going to a Vitamin Shoppe, something like that. So you want to make sure that once it was shipped, it was refrigerated, and after refrigeration, then typically they're going to keep it in a refrigerator. Even though it's shelf stable at room temperature, it's better if you keep it in the refrigerator. It lives a little bit longer. So, well, it doesn't necessarily live a little bit longer. You have more that live for that 90-day period of time. So, after you found out which one, has been refrigerated, then you want to check out prices, see which works best for you. Most of them have between 13 and 30 strains, and they're going to be between 20 and 100 billion live active cultures. So, and now that live active culture, that's when it was packaged. So if it's refrigerated, if it's within that 90-day window, it's probably pretty close. So just pick which one works best for you. Some are focused more on, different health aspects. Some are focused for women, some are focused for men, some are focused for bloating, etc. So they're almost all pretty much the same. You're getting a lot of bacteria, but you can go with the one that price works for you, as well as, really what you're looking for. Now, that being said, my very favorite way to get probiotics is by fermenting vegetables. And I'm going to do a future video of how to ferment your own vegetables. So basically, the way I like to do that is I'm a big advocate of local things. I use raw local honey. I try to buy as many local vegetables as I can. Now, these vegetables that you buy, I go to the farmer's market, and I go to one of the stands where I know the farmer, talk to him, make sure that there was no pesticides put on it, whether it's organic or not. If you know the farmer, they'll tell you, because you've got to go through a lot of steps to actually become certified organic. Some of these local farmers don't want to go through those steps, so they just don't use pesticides because they know they can sell to people and tell them, no, we haven't used pesticides. So find a farmer, local vegetables, and those vegetables have bacteria on them. They've got local bacteria that's going to work better with your body because you live in that environment. You're around those other bad bacteria that also live in those environments. So this bacteria is already kind of, you could say, aware of the bad bacteria in that same general location, so it's going to be better at fighting it off. So I go to the farmer's market, I buy a bunch of vegetables, I put it in my fermentation crock, get it all set, let it sit there for about 3 or 4 months, yes, months, not refrigerated, and after that, then I take it out, put it in mason jars, keep it in the refrigerator, and I eat a little bit every day. You're going to get more and better probiotics doing it that way than anything you can buy in the store. Not only that, it is so much more cost effective. Buying vegetables, my fermentation crock is 3 gallons. That'll last me 6 months worth of fermented vegetables. Now, that's where I get to, with the probiotics that are made in the store, that you buy in the store, that are made in the factory, those are shelf stable for 90 days. The ones that you make yourself, because they're actually living, and they're still living even when they're in the mason jar, they're still living and feeding off that, kind of growing in that environment. Just when it's in the refrigerator, it grows very slowly. You're not going to have that same shelf life. It can sit in the refrigerator for 6-9 months even and still be good, and you'll still have the same amount of probiotics that you started with. You'll actually probably have a little bit more because it will have continued to multiply. So I hope that gives you a little bit of a glimpse into probiotics, how I recommend getting them, the best way to get them. and kind of what they're for. So as always, if you have any questions or want to hear me talk about a topic, please let me know and leave a comment or send me an email, and I will get on that. Have an awesome day.